Hey guys, so this afternoon we're at Steele Cemetery in Steele, Alabama on Highway 11. It's a beautiful fall day. We're going to do a walk around here and talk about the founders and look at some of the graves and the history. You want to? It's supposed to be the oldest one here in Steele.
I do too, and it seemed like you guys really loved Gracie being out running around in that last video.
Yeah.
So we're going to try it again and just see if if she'll behave and just run around and provide a little entertainment for us. We'll
there she
look
goes.
at her like almost on cue.
Right, look. My mom was talking about that this morning when I pulled up at first service this morning at my dad's church. The first thing my mom said is, I saw Gracie on video when y'all were out filming at that cemetery rolling around. I said, CJ, it's not, she didn't even know what cemetery we were at or what we were doing, what she was watching.
Gracie roll around.
Gracie roll around.
But so anyways, what cemetery are we at again?
Steele Cemetery.
Okay, see, now everybody will remember. Steele Cemetery.
There are some new ones like that, you'll see. But this is Steele Cemetery. Let me do a little view around here. That's the mausoleum.
It's pretty. It's not quite as old on this part of it.
This used to be, this is at the foot of Chandler Mountain. This is where we're at. We're going to start back over here and see if we can... Now, my father said that the man named Steele who founded the town of Steele is buried out here. So we'll try to find his tombstone too. It's bigger than it looks from the road.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see if I can find an old section. We'll start over there. Just making our way through. Let's see. I'm guessing it's there's 1910, 1958. Let's see. I think that's them up there. See them? The old ones?
Oh, yes, the older ones.
You see them? We're going to start up there because that's what the old ones are. What? Chickens. Going to start up here. It is pretty out here.
It is.
This is a gorgeous cemetery.
Yeah, this seems to be, we're getting a little older back in here.
Right here is where I'm thinking, yeah, see? I have to look. You know how I look for the tombstones, guys. And out here, you're not going to help it. You're going to walk over somebody the way they got them buried. All right. All right. Yeah. Now we're back in the old section. Gracie, come here. Gracie.
She's good.
All right. We'll start right here. William Neely, 1886 to 1963. So these are the Neelys. Like the Neely Dam. And Maud Barnes.
That's what went through my mind too.
1897 to 1941. Tilden Barnes, 1894. Beulah Gilbert Neely and George Neely. Yeah, you like it. Amos Neely. I'm sure that's a Neely. Yeah, these are the old ones. Bessie Neely Satterfield, 1960. She hasn't passed away yet. Hathcock, 1863 and 1860. Hey, off. Get off the tombs. You don't walk over the gray. Walk on the grass. Stay on the grass. On the grass. Come on. Buffington, 1878 and 1883. That's Luke and Eunice. Eunice, right?
Yes.
Eunice. Look, there's a monolith. This is a beautiful cemetery. In the sweet fields of Eden, there is rest for the weary. There is rest for you. Oh, that's sweet. That's what this says on this side. Robert Buffington, 1888. And this says Ward Buffington, 1928 to 1929. Hugh Buffington, 1889, died in service in 1918.
Whoa.
He's a private in the medical department at Fort Sheridan, Illinois. So he died in war, guys. Thank you for your service. Mother and father, Dora and Thomas Buffington, 1844 and 1856. I hear you chickens. Dora Buffington. I didn't even know there were so many Buffingtons out here. 1893. Joseph. 1882. Let's see. A lot of flowers. They got it decorated pretty.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's that Lily Russell. She was a Freemason. Look. So she was a member of the female order. She's still alive. Oh, no, she's not. Lily. And he was a member of the male order. This is the male Mason sign. That's the females. Let's see. Elizabeth Wright. 1834 to 1960. Helen Bowers. 1913, and Frances Wright. See, this is is this his photo? Is that what I'm looking at? Yeah. That right there, see? Yeah.
Is it Lewis?
Lewis Freeman.
See, that's what I'm not
Alabama.
seeing the same name.
Staff Sergeant, U.S. Air Force World 1 and 2.
They may be stacked, or this may be ashes or something, you know what I mean? Because I don't...
Or just to commemorate them?
Or maybe just to commemorate.
Okay. George and Sarah Freeman, 1865 and 1871. I'm going to make my way back there. I'm just trying to cover these old ones here. Let's see what this is.
That's a pretty day, no hurry.
No. Wallace Kirkland and Roxy Kirkland. I think that we're going to find the founders and stuff in this area. See, look how they have those benches set up.
Yeah.
That's just weird. Okay, let's see. James Kirkland, 1866 to 1918. Yeah, Gracie loves it. She's wondering how come we never let her down before.
I got to tell you, I'm not complaining not carrying her.
Right? Minerva Jenny, wife of W.M. Trotter. And there's W.M. Trotter, the Company C. Phillips George.
Boy, that tree over there. Let me see if I can zoom in on that stump. That bench is probably 5 foot. That looks almost like the stump of, well, it is an oak
it has
tree,
a sign on it, so it's some kind of historical marker. It might be the first tree they took down out here.
And that could be too.
Look, see, here's an old one. See that? Let me see. Let me get these old ones. Go back. I'm gonna go right there and then walk my way back that way. Let's see. I'm looking for. That's Raymond Horsley. I'm looking for the Steele family, and that's the female, Benny Horsley. And you see, guys, and these are dates. This dates back to the 1860s. This is what I was saying. Wherever you look, you're going to find the male and the females Freemason signs and Mason signs in these graveyards. Even the Freemasons were set up in 1872. And people don't even know that. And then the ladies' side, Brock, 1888. The ladies' side has been around a while. I didn't even know that. So these are Brocks. That's 8 days old or something. 1868. Wife of D.A. Brock. Let's see. Wife of C.B. Melton. 1842. E.B. Melton. 1842. You stay here where we can see you. Let's see.
That's right. Those dogs are jerks. You stay over here.
This side. I can't read that. I can't. Let's see what this says.
Well, that was a few seconds of gracious train.
Charles Stapleton, wife and husband, Ada Stapleton. That's the wife and husband, Charles and Ada Stapleton. Jeannie Trotter, 1882. We're not going to bother you. Go up here.
You stay over here, Grace. Come on.
Another Mason sign. And that says Neely, 1845 to 1888. Sarah, what does it say? 1861 to 1955. Look at how they did this one. See the back side of that?
Huh.
You see? Let me show you this.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's railroad nails.
Yeah.
See, look.
It's rebar.
Yeah. Let's see. Annie Mae Sprayberry, 1911. Sarah Bailey, 1888. Here we go. Here's a Steele. See this?
Hey, there you go.
John Toll Steele. This is the burial place of the man who founded Steele, Alabama, guys. We get over here. His name is John Steele. And he's buried right here by the road. These dogs, I know I can get past the dogs with the noise, but this is his tombstone. Go that way, please. It's upsetting her. I got to get her away.
Here, come on, Grace.
Rachel Shanks and John Shanks, 1850 and 1841. Let's walk that way so maybe they'll calm down. We'll go toward that tree.
All right.
James Shanks, 1902.
Oh, man, the smell is quite aromatic.
Age 86 years. That's beautiful.
Wait. Never mind. You got spider web to your left.
Yeah, I'm all in it. All right. What does this say?
Come on, you Grace.
Is that Stinson, 19th Alabama Infantry CSA? What's in it? Let's see. Abrams. Robert Abrams. SP2 U.S. Army.
Hey, that's far enough. Gracie. Pause for a second. Gracie May. She's run all the way over there. Gracie.
Yeah, let's go chase the dog.
Gracie May.
And Alma homework. Let's see. George Lutz, Company E, 1480. And I think, I don't know who that is, but I'm trying to read that. It is wife of JC. It looks like Lutz or Lutz's. Okay. Lutz, 1841 to 1925. Dora, 1872.
She hauled butt back to the truck, so I put her in. I'll put him up here to Jennifer right now.
Elizabeth Shaw and John Shaw. Lizzie and Arthur Bramley. I had a first grade teacher named Bramley. Loved her to death. You find her dog?
She got tired and hauled her butt all the way back to the truck and was standing by the door when I got down there, so I just put her in.
Okay. Let's go check out this truck. Oh, okay. So there's graves around it. Let's go see what this is. That's a big old tree trunk. It says Steele bicentennial tree, southern red oak, circumference 12 foot around, crown spread 11, height was that 82 inches?
82 feet.
Yeah. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow, that thing's been here since the 1800s. That was a bicentennial tree, guys. Look at that. Let's see out here. Joshua Tolliver Steele, 1802. Gave land for the railroad station and section houses, still named in his honor, see? So that's him.
Okay, yep.
That's the monument they made by the tree. But that was his grave, see? There's another one. It looks like it's going into the tree.
Wonder when this tree came down. It doesn't look like they cut this off too long ago.
They said 1976.
Oh, wow. That wood's doing a good job.
1866 to 1917. Yeah. Shaw, Tallulah and James, 1871, 1853. Hess, L.G. Hess, wife of J.E. Shaw, 57. Layfield. My daughter's last name is Layfield now. Let's see. Shaw, Joe, 1895. Fanny, Emma, and it's a son. It says 1829. So it's just old. Let's go that way. Trying to stay away from the dogs. See, every time we go that way, the dogs start going crazy.
Yeah.
So we're going to go this way.
Man, every time we go that way, the smell starts getting insane, too.
Oh, what? Smell that tree? Reverend Moore.
Whoever has those dogs don't do a good job of cleaning the pins out.
I can't smell it with my sinuses. Reverend Moore, 1866, and Eugenia Shaw, wife of Reverend Moore, 1871. See, these are a lot of founders still, guys. Robert Moore, 1899. Eugene, a lot of babies died.
Yeah.
They were trying to carry on legacies and they couldn't. Their babies kept dying.
Well, this was at that time too. I mean, anywhere from 1890 to 1919, Spanish flu was just getting a lot of people.
There's epidemics in this area. We see a lot of it. The family of W.W. Hammond.
I mean, I guess leprosy was still an issue back then.
Yeah. Let's go over here and look. Yeah, those dogs get on my nerves. Okay. William Hammond, 1887. So this is the patriarch matriarch, William and Ozella Hammond, 1889. W. and Dawson Hammond. John and Opal. I like that name, Opal. Hobgood Hammond. Oof. That's fair. It is nice out here. Wonder where this came off of.
I don't know.
It's pretty wide, right? Oh. Well, now they have some flowers. W.M. Shaw, 1846, S.E. Shaw. Father and mother. Jimmy Renfro. Backwards Country. Is that what it says? Yeah. 1914. December 1914. So he was in World War One. Oh, that was an ant bed.
Ant bed.
This thing strip out here. Mary Turner, 1862.
Let's just keep that for one of the video products.
Vance Little, 1879. Fred Smith, 1853. Mary Little, 1842. Susie Smith, 1858. Yeah, Dad told me about that grave. I'm glad I found it.
Yeah.
Eunice Turner, 1900. She was ready to go back to truck. Emily, but look how it's spelled. Emmaly.
Huh.
Shaw. Yeah. See how that's spelled? Different.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, though.
What?
You give a name and just spell it a little different.
Ralph Shaw, I'm sorry. We're going to go cover that mausoleum, then we're going to close up. I mainly wanted to get the cemetery. I'm going to pull the pioneers that I didn't get.
Okay.
And then the veterans.
Yeah, and then your daughter wants some water. It's the real reason she went down. She was like all panting and stuff.
Just in the back.
Hey, just understand,
James
we're filming.
Mason, U.S. Army, World War II. L.V. Mason, 1919.
Her job is to run around and pretend like she's having fun to keep fans hooked.
Look at that mountain. That's Chandler Mountain, guys. That's right here. So that's Chandler Mountain on the backside. Let's go down and see the mausoleum. Oh, it's beautiful out here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, she's mad.
Should be alright.
I know.
She gets more liberty than most dogs. I don't see anybody on this. I don't see any names. Let's go down here and see this one. Let's see. Oh, Gail Hunter, cadet nurse. World War II, 1923 to 2021. My mother, Nana. And Clayton Hunter, Corporal, U.S. Army, World War II, 23 to 2016. Bronze Star Medal, 10th Mountain Division. So they probably met and married in the military.
Yeah, I'm kind of guessing they might be related too.
Usually, when you see that, that's probably what it is. See anybody till you get down there and look over here. See what's over here. They keep by them and.
Oh well, no dumping, so I guess we can't do that here.
Elsie Brogdon, 1905, 1904 to 1988. And H.J. and Lily Smith. I see heaven. Last words of a faithful, loved husband. Oh.
Wow.
That was his last words? I see heaven.
That's awesome.
You know what? That's a good way to close that up.
Yeah.
If that guy didn't see Christ, I don't know who did. Thank you, Lord. That's the last thing we all want to see, right? Before we go up to the Lord. So I hope y'all enjoyed this walk and looking at the ancestors from Steele, Alabama. Have a good day, guys. The legacy of Steele, a town carved from faith and frontier. If you stand here long enough, beneath the old oaks and whispering pines, you can almost hear it. The echo of wagon wheels, the crack of hammers, the murmur of prayers rising from red Alabama earth. This is Steele, a town born not of comfort, but of courage. A name carried forward by grit, grace, and the will to build something that would last. Steele, Alabama takes its name from its founder, a man whose vision and endurance shaped this land. Mr. Steele was more than a settler. He was a cornerstone. He believed that faith and hard work could turn wilderness into home. And through that conviction, he and his family carved out a community from the wild edge of the 19th century frontier. When he first came here, the land was dense with timber and untamed hills. But where others saw hardship, Steele saw promise. He laid out his farm, helped raise homes, and offered his strength to neighbors who became family. In time, a town would bear his name, a living tribute to the man whose hands shaped the soil and whose faith anchored its beginnings. And here, in Steele Cemetery, his story continues. His grave rests among those of friends, kin, and pioneers, people who tamed the fields, built the churches, and carried one another through wars, storms, and lean years. These are the men and women who sowed not just crops, but legacy. Every stone here tells a chapter of the same story. The endurance of small-town faith and the unyielding belief that life's worth is measured not in what we take, but in what we leave behind. Think of what they built, a town rooted in family and faith, in shared struggle and shared hope. From log cabins and dirt roads grew schools, farms, and sanctuaries. The people of Steele faced their trials, disease, drought, depression, yet they stood, and they prayed, and they rebuilt. Each generation has added a new verse to that song of survival. As we stand before Mr. Steele's resting place, we're reminded that his name became more than a marker. It became a mission. The town that carries his name still reflects the qualities that defined him: steadfast, kindness, and the courage to begin again. These graves are not the end of the story. They are the roots of it. Each stone, each name is a seed planted in the soil of time, and from it grows the spirit of Steele itself. May we walk the ground with reverence, not as visitors among the dead, but as inheritors of a dream that still breathes in every church bell, every porch light, and every field turned to harvest. Because here in Steele, Alabama, where one man's faith become a town, we are reminded that the truest legacies are not written in books or carved in marble. They live in the hearts of those who remember. And we remember. Now we delve into this video of the cold case from 1911. The murder at Greasy Cove, a cry for justice, a testament of faith. November 16, 1911. In the quiet settlement of Greasy Cove, a stretch of red clay and pine between Etowah and St. Clair counties, the peace of a humble home was shattered forever. It was here that Jacob Lutz, 75 years of age, and his wife Marcella Phillips Lutz, 63, met a fate that chilled even the hardest hearts of North Alabama. Their lives, spent in faith and hard work, were taken in the darkness of night. Their home turned from a sanctuary into a scene of horror. They were found days later, their bodies still and broken, their heads crushed by an unseen hand. Neighbors, drawn by silence, arrived to find what no one should ever witness. The hearth still held the ashes of their last fire, the table, set for two, untouched. The people of Gallant and Steele were struck with grief and fear. For Jacob and Marcella were no enemies of man. They were trusted and faithful, known by all who passed through those parts. Jacob, a deacon of his Baptist church, and Marcella, a woman of prayer and quiet grace. The kind of souls who left their door unlatched and their hearts open to any in need. Yet in one night of wickedness, that faith was met by cruelty. The motive, they say, was money, a few coins, perhaps hidden in a box or purse, tucked beneath the floorboards. For such a trifle, 2 lives were stolen. The coroner came, the sheriff came. Detectives combed the land between the rivers and ridges, but no arrest ever brought peace. And so the hills whispered with suspicion, every footstep, every shadow, a question without an answer. No confession, no justice, only grief carried on the wind. Yet their story does not end in that cabin, for Jacob and Marcella Lutz rest now beneath simple stones, marked by words that reach beyond violence and time. In my Father's house are many mansions, a promise from John 14:2. a reminder that what this world destroyed had been restored. Their faith, the same faith Jacob once preached as a deacon, speaks louder than the silence left behind. It tells us that though man may escape earthly judgment, no soul escapes the eye of God. So tonight, as we walk among the pines of Steele and Gallant, as we stand in the quiet of the hallowed ground, we remember not just the tragedy, but the truth that carried them home. Evil may visit for a night, but the righteous awaken in eternal light. Let us contend earnestly for the faith once delivered to the saints, and let us never forget Jacob and Marcella Lutz, a faithful couple whose story reminds us that even in the darkest hollows of Alabama's past, faith endures.